Okay, so we're gonna do DT tasks again tonight, and then at the end, I'm gonna share with you what I just did to like literally so easily make Sample Cash, and I'm not even done getting back to people right now about Sample Cash. My goal is $100 tonight, so I'll share that with you guys at the end of the hour. Drinking wine, yes, I love it. Okay, wait. So first off, go ahead and make sure who's doing the drawing tonight. Is it you, Nicole, or somebody else? It's you. No, somebody else. Okay, so because you're drinking wine. Yeah, why don't you just get drunk and go live on Facebook? Let's do that. That's a great idea. Okay, so somebody's doing the live drawing tonight for the 150 cash drawing. So make sure you get your names in. I just got the last of my names. I don't know. I'll figure out who's doing the names, or yeah, who's doing the drawing, and then we'll make sure that you guys can like share that at the end of this hour. You're gonna want to share that video so all your people on your social media can see somebody winning the $150 cash, because then we're going to go and do a whole nother week of that. So if you've got entries to get in that you haven't gotten in, just take a moment to get those in. And then you can even, if you're like running out of people to message to get host post up for the DT host post, because you've got, you know, nobody else to message off of your last post, you could do a post right now super quick that just says, last chance, drawing is in an hour, for the $150 cash being drawn live. And then you could say like first 10, 20 people to comment are going to get an entry. So then you can quickly have like 20 more people to message tonight so we can get up more host to post. But if you feel like you've got plenty of people to message off of your other posting to get host to post up, then don't even worry about that. So I'm going to give you guys a second to get the last of your names in and either get up a post or not. So I'm going to give you literally like 2 minutes to do that. And then also, how are you guys doing? We've done 3 days now. This is night 4. How are you guys doing? Like, are you getting lots of potentials now? Are you guys feeling better about your posting? Like, I kind of want to get feedback on how you guys are feeling from like the posts that we've been putting up this week. They need to be in like basically like now, yeah, by like 6:30, or I guess if you're on Pacific time. I'm on Pacific time, so it's 6 for me right now. So 30 minutes from now, they should be in, because the drawing's going to be in an hour. So that's why I'm saying like only do like 10 or 20. If you're going to put up another post about the giveaway tonight, only do like 10 or 20, because you're not going to have time to get like all 50 people in tonight if you do, you know, give it that many. So, okay, so you guys are getting lots of potentials. More PLCs rather than DTs. It's okay. They're going to come. Keep doing that PDT host to post and just the posting that we're doing this week. Questions? Savannah, do you mean that you have questions? Okay. You guys should be done. That post only takes a second. So let's go ahead and let me grab my list of tasks for us tonight. Okay, so we are going to pre-write our post for tomorrow real fast. This one's going to be really simple because not all of your business posting has to be super long and has to be like some super long story. Like simple things are good too, but it just matters on like what you're talking about with being simple. Like, you know, I don't do the who wouldn't want to make $500 from home. I don't mean like simple like that. I mean, tomorrow, this is what we're going to talk about. So if you work tomorrow, I'm speaking to you guys right now. If you work tomorrow, you're gonna, you know, take a selfie at work, whatever, and then you're gonna talk about how you're working on the weekend and, you know, maybe how long you've been working weekends for. For me, I was making coffee as a barista for 5 years, and so I worked weekends for 5 years. And when I was getting ready to quit my job to do this full time, I focused on how excited I was to not freaking work another weekend in my life, because that consumed my life for 5 years. So if you're working tomorrow, sorry, like I know how bad it sucks to work on the weekends. So you're gonna make a post that's talking about how you're working on the weekends, maybe talk a little bit about how long you've been working on weekends, and then talk about how you can't wait for the day that your business allows you to never work another weekend. And then it kind of even just touch a little bit on you know, what you're gonna do with that. Like, are you gonna hang out with family? Are you gonna go camping? Are you gonna, you know, do you have a hobby that like now if you're gonna have freed up weekends, you're gonna spend time doing that? Are you gonna, you know, go on beach vacations? Like, it doesn't have to be huge. Just talk about how you're at work for the day, and how, you know, you've been working weekends for a while, and just talk about the excitement knowing that your business is going to allow you to quit working weekends, and just how amazing that's gonna feel. That's what you're gonna focus on this post for. If you are, oh, and then I just took an old example of something that I did. Like when I was building up my income, I was dropping my hours down at the coffee stand that I was working at, and I posted about it all the time. So one of my examples that I have, just kind of get some ideas for you guys, when I worked my last weekend shift, I made a post, and this is just an example of how simple it can be. I said, when you walk out of your last shift ever, no more waking up at 3 a.m. every Saturday to work. My weekends are school and work free, ready to spend the rest of summer taking the girls on camping trips, road trips, and to the beach, or enjoying lazy weekends. This is the first time in 5 years I've had weekend shifts off. I am so happy. Like, it's so simple, but that's just showing the freedom and like the excitement. Like, you want the excitement to come through on your posting. Okay, so if you're gonna be home and you're not working on weekends, then tomorrow you're gonna show fun, freedom, family time, whatever you got planned tomorrow. Because there are people who work the weekends and it freaking sucks and nobody likes it. So when they see somebody else that's working from home and has weekends off, like, they're gonna want that, okay? So if you sign a customer or a distributor tomorrow, I want you to take that email photo, and then like maybe you've got a barbecue to go to, or it's wintertime, nobody goes to barbecues. Maybe you've got, you know, a birthday party to go to, or you're doing something with the family, or you're having a lazy day at home. Whatever you're doing tomorrow, you can turn it into a post. You'll take a picture with you and your family, maybe you and your kids, you and your spouse, you and your friends, or if you go out with girlfriends, whatever you're doing tomorrow. And then if you sign a customer or distributor tomorrow, I want you to take that email, put it on top of that photo, and then I want you to talk about, you know, just kind of what you're doing, and just kind of talk about the freedom. An example that I have from a post that I've done for that is just a simple one that I had. I'm going to read it to you. I'm looking at my notes, so if I look like I'm staring at you, I'm looking at my notes. I can't even see you guys. So it says, so thankful that I'm able to spend the day at the park with my daughters. These girls mean the world to me, and I'm happy I get to spend my days with them instead of missing out on moments like this. This is what working from home looks like. And then on the photo, I had a picture of me and my girls at a park, and I was helping Dahlia like with the monkey bars. And then I had an email that said I had gotten a new distributor. So doing things like this that's simple but effective are really good too. It doesn't always have to be huge paragraphs of posting. It doesn't always have to be your story. It's just excitement, gratitude, and just kind of talking about, if you are working, kind of like where you're going. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Does that sound simple enough? You guys can spend, I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to write that, because it's really not gonna take that long. Just think of what you're doing tomorrow, and then just kind of like make a little bit of a post about freedom from it. Yeah, Sarah, if you're already working from home, like, you're fine. Just kind of talk about, like, just kind of show the freedom of being able to do whatever you want and owning your own time and how good that feels. So you guys can keep working on that. Angel, if you're working tomorrow, then you're going to talk about, you know, how you're at work, and, you know, okay, so say that you're at work tomorrow. So you've been working weekends for the past 2 years. Like, talk about how you're at work, whatever you want to say. And then, you know, just be like, you know, I've been working weekends for the past 3 years of my life, and I'm so excited that in a few short months, I'm going to be making enough with my business from home that I'm going to be able to have my weekends free and never have to work another weekend shift in my life. And then just kind of talk about, you know, I'm gonna, you know, maybe you're somebody who likes to go to the beach. I don't know where you live, but just kind of talk about things that you want to do. Like in my example, I had talked about how I was gonna take my girls camping for the summer, and how we were gonna go to the beach for the weekend and do things like that. So just talk about, you know, you're at work, maybe how long working weekends has like sucked the life out of you, and then just your excitement for knowing that you're going to work your income up with your business, so that you're going to be able to stop working the weekends, and then just what you're excited to fill your weekends with in return of not having to work. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. You will be my strength. Okay, if you're done, put it done in the chat. And then Christy, you got your question answered, right? Because somebody else put what we were doing. Yes. Okay, done. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, that one doesn't take very long. Okay, let me grab. Okay, so now we're gonna go back. If you put up the giveaway post, go ahead and send out your message, the one that I shared with you last night. Shoot, where'd I go? Sorry, one second. I can't find my reach out message about. Sorry if I'm looking at you, stupid. I'm so confused on my notes right now. Okay, I'm gonna send it to myself. We're gonna reach out to everybody who just commented on the post that you guys did about the giveaway for tonight. And if not, then we're gonna message just a few people off of who is active. Just let me send myself the message. It is. Okay, if you're messaging off of who is active, if you weren't on last night and you didn't get this message, you're gonna send this out to like 10 people who are active right now. And then let me find. If they just commented on your post for the giveaway, then you're gonna go ahead and send them this. Paste. We're gonna get at least 10 host to post up tonight. And does anyone need the distributor host to post, or what I say after that when they say yes? Does anyone need that, or do you guys all have it from like last night? If you already have it, go ahead and get started on that now. I'm just gonna wait to see if anyone. Isn't it close for tonight? No, the drawing is in about 40 minutes, so we were just getting very last minute like host post up for it and names into the drawing. So perfect. Okay, so go ahead and do that real fast. We're gonna spend like 5 minutes on that, and then get your names entered in for the people who are getting the post up for you for the giveaway tonight, and then we'll move on.
How did we get here? Comes the way along the shore. I can see in your eyes now. It's hard to take for a moment more. We've got to turn the ships, the tides, into the night. Say a prayer, turn the tide, dry your tears and keep your eyes. Step yourself on a new day. We can rise up from the dust and walk away. We can dance upon the and so shall it We can rise up from the dust and walk away. We can dance upon the it's all just walk through the sun, out of the fire, into tomorrow. When I think about where I would have been, your romance feels a lot like the end. So used to losing, you're afraid to try again. Right now, you see our actions, but there are some things. Truth is that you acting, please don't you believe.
We're done with that. And now we are going to go and we're going to message everyone who's been liking your business post, whether it was today or maybe yesterday or the day before. If you haven't gotten to messaging them, you should have, but if not, just go back through the past couple days, whether it's on Facebook or on Instagram. I just shared my message. It just says, hey girl, I noticed you've been liking some of my posts about what I do for work lately, and I didn't want to go without asking, are you just being super sweet and supportive, or are you interested in bringing in some income from home? I figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. I always send this out when people are liking my stuff because, like I say all the time, posting isn't asking. And even if you say that you want them to message you or you think that they'll message you if they're interested, they won't always do that. So this opens up the conversation if they're interested. So we're going to do that for about 10 minutes.
Inside. God's not done writing your story. No, he's not done. Just I count on one thing. The same God that never fails will not fail me now. You won't fail me now. In the waiting. The same God who's never late is working all things out. You're working all things out. Yes, I lift you high. You always love me. Yes, I bless your name. Yes, I sing for joy. My heart is heavy all my days. Yes, same God that never fails, will not fail me now. You won't fail me now. No way. The same God who's never late is working all things out. You're working all things out. Oh, yes, I lift you high. You always love me. Yes, I bless your name. Yes, I sing for joy. My heart is heavy. Nothing can stand against Yes, I will. Lately I've been reeling, watching the nightly news. The weapon may be formed, but it won't prosper. When the darkness falls, it won't prevail. 'Cause the God I serve knows only how to triumph. My God will never fail. Oh, my God will never fail. I'm gonna see the victory. I'm gonna see the victory. For the God belongs to you. I'm gonna see
Okay, we're done with that. Yeah, Kayla, we were messaging people who had liked our business post, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. Here's some message I had them send out just so you can save it. It's in the chat. You can just save that, so you can do that tonight after this. Now we are going to message people who have been watching our stories, because if they're watching your stories, they know what you're doing. They're probably interested. I've signed distributors off of messaging them and never speaking to them about the business before, but messaging them and asking them just because I see them watching my stories all the time, and I send the same message typically. But I edit this. What I do, like on Instagram, I'll go on their page and just kind of make sure that they actually post often. Or on Facebook, I kind of do the same thing. Like if they only share a bunch of memes and stuff on Facebook, then I kind of just edit a little bit and I'll tell you where. So it says, hey, I always see you watching my stories and I didn't want to go without asking. I'm so sure you probably get this all the freaking time, but I think your pictures are the cutest and I think you'd make so much money in this business I'm a part of. Have you ever thought about it? Not sure if you could use the extra income or not right now. Figured it wouldn't hurt to ask. So like if I see that they don't actually post like a lot, or maybe their posting isn't that great, then I take out the part that says like your pictures are the cutest, and I just say I think you'd make so much money in this business I'm part of. That's where I kind of edit it. You can even maybe add like another simple like personal touch to it as well. So we're gonna do that. And then another thing that I wanted you guys to do is tonight, like make a boomerang for your Instagram or Facebook story. Make a boomerang of us working. Like when you're working on power hours or trainings, whether it's with Katie in the morning or another leader throughout the day, or you're doing your journaling Zoom with Nicole, you want to like make a fun boomerang and talk about like working with the team, or you could just say whatever you want to say, but you want to show people like the hustle behind it and the work behind it, and kind of show them like we do work together. It's not just about posting pretty pictures and having pretty captions. And so when you actually show the hustle and like you working behind it too, that also kind of just adds to like the effect with your potential distributors. So it's super important that you do that as well. So if you haven't yet, I would totally just like make a little boomerang or whatever of all of us working at some point on the Zoom after this point. Okay, so we're gonna message people for about 10 minutes. You can do it on Facebook stories, or you can do it on Instagram stories and on Facebook stories. What I was doing was I would go and I would be on my actual like Facebook app, and I would click on my story and then look at who did it, and then I have to like go to their profile, like stuff like that. And it was like a long process, and it didn't actually show me the entire conversations. So what you want to do, I don't have anything on my Facebook story watching out right now, but what you want to do, oh yeah, I do. So you go to your Facebook story, you go to the Messenger app, and then go click on your story, and then when you swipe up and you can see who is watching it, then if you click on your conversations, it'll actually show you your conversations. So like whether you've sent that message out to them before or asked them the same thing before. Because if you do it this way, where I watch it from my Facebook like actual page, say that I click on someone's, it doesn't show you the conversation. So I like to do it from the Messenger app on Facebook, because then you actually see what you've talked about in the past. So then you're not like double sending that message on accident. So yeah. How do you get a boomerang with us from here? Sarah, what exactly do you mean? What are we doing? Right now we're messaging people who have been watching our stories, and we're sending them this message that I just put in the chat. So you're just going on your Facebook story and your Instagram story, and you're looking at who's watching it, and then you're going to message them. Oh yeah, I'm using my phone. Sarah, are you on your phone on Zoom right now instead of a laptop? Okay. So just do it on your next one. Like if you can, like use your iPad or use your laptop or something like that to get on Zoom. So then you can like, make a little boomerang of us working, things like that. You could also, I don't know if it would look that good. I mean, I've done some where I've been on like top leader calls with like Cami and like Mark and stuff like that, and I've just screenshot like Zoom where it kind of like shows you in the corner and everything else, but it doesn't look like as good. But I mean, you can screenshot it and then maybe even like 1 second. So I know that this is not a picture of our Zoom right now, but you could screenshot it. And then like when you bring it up onto this, you could even drop it down. So it's not just a big screenshot of Zoom on there. It's like kind of brought down, and then you can maybe like put like a GIF on there and then kind of like talk about like working with team. You can do it that way. Does that make sense? Yeah, make it pretty. Oh yeah, you can always have somebody also like just be like, hey, send me a boomerang that you got on Zoom, and then just do that. That's a good way too. Um, if you have 50 viewers or more, you don't have to send them to like all of them. Like I have a few hundred viewers, and I'm not gonna send to all of them tonight. I'm just gonna work through some. Like I would say we're only gonna do this for like 10 minutes, so just work on getting like 10, 15, 20 of these messages out, because it just gets a conversation flowing with talking to people who are constantly watching you post about it, works and the products and everything else in your life. So I'm gonna play some music unless there's other questions. And with that message, you guys can always switch it up. Like you don't have to say exactly what I say. Like you can switch it up to how you want it. I'm constantly like switching up my messages. Okay, I think that we're good. I'm gonna play some music. We'll do that for 10 minutes, and then after that, I'm gonna talk to you guys about. I just got another $20 in sample cash. I'm at 80 tonight, and I'm gonna share with you guys what I just did because it's so freaking simple right now.
Baby, let's stay home tonight. We can put a couple records on. We can build a fire, alright. Maybe we can dance till dawn. Everything will be just fine. Don't even have to put clothes on. I can keep you warm inside. Maybe let's stay home tonight. Maybe.
Okay, Robin said, what if someone, just recently added, do you still recommend messaging them? No, like, I mean, you're going to forget, you're going to start forgetting who's been on your newsfeed or your friends list you're following after a while. You're going to just kind of like forget like how long they've been there, just because you're going to have so many people and you're going to be adding so many people just through host to host and just all different ways and like adding people throughout the day or following. But if I do remember, if I'm like, dude, no, I know that I just added this girl like within a day or two or whatever, like I'm not going to send the message because they haven't been there that long. But if it's somebody that I know has been on my friends list for a while and I always see them watching my stories, I'm going to go ahead and send it.
Walking in a straight line, doing our own thing, never seem to find time. We've been going down, making reservations, but maybe we just slow down, see where it can take us. Baby, let's stay home tonight. We can put up the records on. We can build a fire, alright. Maybe we can dance till dawn. Everything will be just fine. Don't even have to put clothes on. I can keep you warm inside. Baby, let's stay home tonight. You wanna get dressed up, but I know who you are, girl. Ain't no
Okay, we're done with that. Let's talk about samples. I'm about to sell another one. It's literally so bomb. Okay, so I didn't make this post up. You've probably seen somebody post it today from the team. It's literally just these before and afters, corporate approved. It's those, and then we're just talking about like, holy crap, it's been only 7 days with our brand new skinny brew. I have samples who want some. That's all it is. That's literally how simple the post has been. So you could do that. If you're around somebody, like just make sure that if you're around the, like in the same area, living in the same town and stuff like that, of the person who is you're getting the post from, change up the post so it's not the same thing. Because when you live in the same town and you have mutual friends and people see that, you look silly for having the exact same post. So I did that, and then it started getting comments on it. And before I actually sold my, I think I sold my first one within like 10 minutes of it, but I started getting that like antsy, like, oh God, am I gonna sell any? And so I was just like, I did a little like fire and coffee, and I was just like, a sample pack's being sent out. And then other people started commenting on it. And then when I actually started sending them out, then people, every time that I get that, then I'm commenting on it again, and I'm saying like fire with the coffee emoji and like another sample being sent out. I've done that like 5 times now. So while it's collecting comments, people are seeing that other people are getting these samples, and I'm doing that because people want what other people want. And so me sitting here just being like, dude, sample, like everyone's getting on this. I've had people that are messaging me like, dude, do you still have samples left? And I have messages I haven't even gotten back to. And I'm just telling everyone like, I'll message you back. And also I'm sending commenting the another sample pack being sent out, because I want to keep my post up in rotation with people's news feeds, so it keeps bumping it back up the more comments it has on it. And literally all I'm sending them is a very, very simple, I'm not going through a long conversation. I'm sending them one text message, getting the money and collecting their information. So I'm saying, let me put it in my notes on my phone. It's literally so stupid, simple, and I've made $100 tonight now. And I'll explain, you guys who haven't gotten the samples yet, I'll explain to you what to do on the app. Okay, this is what I'm sending them. So as soon as they, comment on it, I'm saying it's in the, I sent that to Tiffany on private on accident, sorry. This is all I'm saying. I say, hey girl, hope you're having a great Friday. Yay for claiming one of my sample packs for our newest product. Skinny Brew is a fat burning French roast coffee that boosts energy, sharpens focus, and curbs cravings and appetite. It's perfect to support intermediate fasting too. Sample pack of 3 packs, $20 / free shipping, no commitment. I'm taking Venmo or Facebook Pay, which works for you. And so I had somebody did Cash App. Somebody didn't have either, and she wanted to do Cash App, so I even did Cash App. And then I say, I'll collect your address so I can send them right now. And they're literally just sending me the money. They're sending me the $20. And some of them have been like, oh, I don't have either. I don't know how to do that. And then I'm just like, if they tell me that they don't know how to do it, then I say, somebody just did that and I just sent a request. So I say, oh, I can send you a request on Messenger right now. Wait, oh, sorry, I can't read right now apparently. Oh, I can send you a request on Messenger right here, and then you'll just do your end of it, and it's super easy. And so if they don't know how to do it, you're just gonna click the 3 lines or the button with the 3 dots. I can't talk, it's the end of the night, so now I'm just, my mind's like breaking down right now. Okay, so you click that, and then there's a little money option right here. And then you can put, if your bank's already connected to Facebook Messenger, you're able to do this super easy. So I just put $20, and then I click that I'm requesting it from them, and then I confirm the request, and then on their end, it pops up just like this, a money request. And then on their end, they're just gonna put their card info in and send it to you. It's literally so simple. So like even somebody else, like everyone's like, oh, okay, that was super easy. And then I just tell them, okay, I need your address, email, and phone number. I'm gonna process a sample being sent out super quick. Literally, that's all I'm doing. Like, I'm not doing a long dragged on conversation. I'm not sending them ingredients, nothing crazy. It's just like, boom, do you want this? Cool, give me the money. I'll send you samples now. So if you have not done the samples yet, what you wanna do is you need to download, first off, you should download the sample pack, or the, please bear with me in my mind that's like not working anymore. You wanna download the sample app. We have an app for it now. It's beautiful. And you're gonna click send a sample, and then it's gonna say, it'll tell you that you don't have any, I haven't actually sent all of mine yet, but it'll say that you might not have any credits if you haven't bought any yet. So then you just click purchase credits. You can do purchase credits through your It Works Connect app. Oh, it says purchase credits through your It Works Connect app, and then you'll click OK, and it's gonna bring you over to the Connect app. 1 second, let it load. At 10. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up so we can be on your live, Nicole. And then it's gonna bring you into the Connect app, and you're gonna either do 1 sample credit for $8. No, you're not gonna do that one. You're gonna do the 5 brew sample credits for $30. So yes, you are spending $30 up front. So you spend $30, you're gonna get 5 sample packs, and each sample pack is 3 samples of the coffee for these people. So you're gonna get 5, so 30 divided by 5, that means that you are paying $6 for each sample pack. Each of the one that has the 3 samples of the coffee in it. And I'm sending 1 of those packs to each person for $20. And so they're getting 3 samples. In the picture of the samples, so you can see what I'm talking about, like it's literally, doesn't it have a photo of it? I thought it did. Sorry, I'm trying to do this quick before Nicole's live starts. Okay, it's just a little package, and it's literally just got 3-day supply of the samples. So you're sending 5 of those out for $20. So 5 of those packs for $20 equals $100. When you have $100, you subtract the $30 that you actually spent in the beginning, you've just made $70 in profit. So now what I'm about to do, I'm about to sell my last sample pack because I'm getting my 5th customer of this tonight. Then I'm gonna turn around, I'm gonna spend $30 more on it in the app to get 5 more. And then I'm gonna go sell 5 more and then make another 70 bucks. So every time that you are selling all 5 of these samples for $20, then you are going to make $70 profit. You get $100 because you're doing 20 times 5, but you spent an original 30, and so you're really making 70. But then I'm just going to recycle that 30 back into another sample pack. Does that make sense of how you're making your money? Because I know people have been like, how am I making money? I don't understand how I'm actually going to make any money. Where's the profit? That's where the profit is. You're spending 30 bucks on 5 of these packs. Each pack you're spending, or you're selling it for 20 bucks, and then you're making that money. Yeah. And so and then what you do is you get their info, and it's seriously so easy. You just click send a sample, and then you're going to click send a sample again, and then this is what they get. They get a little package like this, and it's got the 3-day supply. And then you're going to click send sample again. You're going to put in their name, and then you're going to put in their email and their phone number, and then on the next page is where you do their address, and boom, it's done. We don't have to send them anymore. I am hoping that they start putting other products in this, which I'm pretty sure they're going to start putting other products in this eventually, but we're just probably testing it out with one product right now since it's so new. But it's amazing. So go ahead and do that. We're going to hop off now. Hop onto Nicole's live. She's doing a live for the drawing. Share that, and then let your people know that we're about to do another $150 drawing, and they could enter in for that too, so then you can get host to post going again for tomorrow. All right, guys, good night. We'll see you tomorrow night. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow night for another Power Hour.